Hey guys, Ashley here, one half of that hippie couple, British Columbia, and there's Floyd, napping, kinda. So in today's video, the camera is dirty. In today's video, I am doing a Q&A about my pregnancy and my labor and delivery. On my Instagram, I asked everybody if they had any questions, so most of these questions are from there. And then frequently asked questions people have just asked me over time. If you're new here, I just put out my home water birth video a couple weeks ago, so make sure you go and check that one out. And if you're not already subscribed, feel free to subscribe to our channel. I asked everybody to not fear what you ask me anything, I'll answer it all. So let's get going with the questions. First, I'll start with the pregnancy questions. Somebody asked if I liked being pregnant, and to be honest, I did not really like being pregnant. I didn't hate it or anything like that, but my first trimester I was very sick. I was very nauseous. I couldn't eat anything. Mind you, in my first trimester I had a broken foot, so the first 3 months I literally could not walk, could not eat. It was the middle of winter and it was cold and frozen, so it wasn't very much fun. I think my second pregnancy, I will hopefully be better just because I'll be able to walk. And then, like most people say, the second trimester was for me personally the best trimester. I found I was just getting back into walking again, and I had my mobility back. I could get around, I could eat anything, I had a cute little bump. So I really liked my second trimester and the beginning of my third trimester, but near the end of my third trimester, everything was uncomfortable. I couldn't sleep. I was just very, very uncomfortable, as you can imagine. Carrying a watermelon strapped to you, yeah, that's pretty much what that's like. It's just, I hated not being able to bend over and grab things. I couldn't pick up the dog or put my shoes on. It was amazing to me actually how quickly after I delivered Floyd, I instantly felt like me again. Like I could just bend over, I could put my pants on. It was really quick, and I really enjoyed that part of postpartum. Question number 2, did I always know that I wanted to have a home birth? No, I actually didn't. I thought that I would probably go to the hospital my first birth. I knew I want to have multiple children, so I knew that eventually I would probably want to have a home birth, but I did surprise myself with wanting to deliver at home the first time around. I did not expect that. And I think I would probably do it again. Now that I've already done it, unless there's any complications or reasons to go to the hospital, I will probably deliver my children at home. Question 3, this is a funny one actually. Somebody asked me how I knew I was having a boy, and I don't know how to answer that because I didn't. It was just a feeling. Actually, from the moment I peed on that stick and it said that I was pregnant, I instantly thought Floyd. Like, I knew that I wanted a boy and his name would be Floyd. And as soon as I found out I was pregnant, it's like I did know. Yeah, so how did I know? Gut just told me. Just listen to my gut. So the rest of the questions are about my labor. Somebody asked if I had an epidural. No, I did not. I had a home birth, and I had a midwife here with me. I did not have any drugs at all. If you haven't seen that video, I will link it up above and you can go and check it out. Next question, did I poop? Yeah, I pooped. I don't know what it looked like. I don't think it smelled. I didn't. Oh yeah, I was in water, so it didn't smell. We did have one of those little fish nets to scoop the poop out of the bathtub, and so I know that it was used. I don't know anything about the poop beyond that, and I didn't feel myself pooping. I don't know, there's so much pressure and you're just pushing everything out, and whatever comes out comes out. It's completely normal. Didn't bother me. I was more excited that I was pushing a human being out, regardless if there was poop or whatever. Anyways. So yeah, there's poop. This next question is, did I keep my placenta? Originally, I wasn't going to. I had no intentions of, because I didn't know exactly what I would do with it. Just making cute bubbling sounds. Cutie patootie. Yes, I did end up keeping my placenta though, because it was actually Chad and I, my midwife asked after I delivered Floyd if we wanted to get a tour of the placenta, and we were, of course, wanted to check it out. It's amazing that not only did I grow a human being, or that women grow a human being inside them, but they also grow a whole entire another organ. And multiple times, every time you have a child, you regrow a whole entire other organ. So we wanted to know a little bit about it. We were really curious. And when she started showing us my placenta and like telling me about it, she said that it was like extremely healthy looking. You can tell in the placenta whether you smoked, drank, what you ate, what your diet was like, all in your placenta. And she said I had a really beautiful, healthy placenta. So we were really excited, and I was actually Chad's idea. He's like, why not keep it? I asked my midwife what I should do with it if I keep it, and she said a lot of people actually plant it, because if you look at the placenta, they call it the tree of life because all the veins on the placenta really look like the roots of a tree. So it was really cool, and we did keep it. It's in our freezer, and we do plan on planting it. Actually, we were gifted a rose bush from our landlord's mom, so we are going to plant the placenta with Floyd's rose bush. This next question is a good one. I'm going to try to explain it as well as I can. She says, how was crowning for you? Can you explain what you felt, and how did you cope with the Ring of Fire? So I had read about the Ring of Fire. I actually dreamt about it quite a few times. Whenever I would dream about giving birth or my labor in my dream, I would feel like burning and like on fire and like pushing through that and getting through it, which was really interesting to me, because when it came down to the moment where Floyd's head was crowning, I had forgotten everything that I read, and yes, that's what it feels like. It feels like you're on fire, and it's burning, and I even felt myself tearing. I knew that I would tear, but in the moment I just wanted to have him out, so I didn't care about anything else at the time, and I forgot all about the Ring of Fire in the moment. Yeah, I guess that's how I dealt with it, is I just wanted it to be over, so I pushed as hard and fast as I possibly could to get through it. I was trying to like keep relaxed and breathe as much as possible. If you watch my video, you've seen me screaming. So screaming and breathing, both. You can't help it. When you're going through something like that, like, you have to scream it out. I don't know, maybe some people don't. I've actually seen people give birth silently and peacefully, and that's beautiful. I mean, all birth stories are beautiful. I love watching birth, but for me, it was like this like intense emotion because of the feeling that I was going through. It wasn't just the burning sensation, it was the pressure from the contractions pushing at the same time as the burning feeling, and then which led me to also be pushing. So I was pushing, my body was pushing, which obviously sounds like the same thing, but we're not at that moment. It's my body and it's me. We're two different things working together. Just pray it goes fast. Maybe the second time around I wouldn't push so hard, because I did tear, and I'm still healing from that, which is quite frustrating because I'm impatient. But I'm doing okay. I hope that answers that question. It's really hard to describe. Last question though, is there anything you didn't expect that you would like to share? The one thing that's, I guess, not talked about a lot, but I did expect it because I already had, it happened to me a little bit before I gave birth, was hemorrhoids. I had one little hemorrhoid before I gave birth, and then after Floyd, it literally felt like my bumhole was inside out. Nobody ever talks about that part. Or the healing, how long it takes. When they say 4 to 6 weeks to heal, like, I didn't really understand what that meant. I was like, oh, I'll probably heal in like 2 weeks, stitches will be done, healed, out, gone. No. It takes 4 to 6 weeks. I'm on almost week 5 and I'm still healing, which I didn't expect everything to take that long. My hemorrhoids are pretty much healed now, thank the Lord, but my stitches are still healing and dissolving, and that is a pain in the butt. Also, my tailbone is so sore, it hurts to walk a lot. I don't know why, but it's all related, I'm sure. So I guess the healing process, I really didn't understand or expect what that was really going to be like. But it's all part of it, and it's all worth it, because I get to have my little baby Floyd in my arms. So yeah, those are all the questions that I could think of that people have been asking me or that people had asked me on my Instagram account. If you don't follow me on my Instagram, check it out. And thank you for tuning in, guys, and watching this video. If you have any questions that I didn't answer here, feel free to leave a comment in the comment section below this video. I will be happy to answer them. I'm an open book. You ask, I'll tell. So guys, I hope that you have a great rest of your day. We'll have a great rest of our day, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.